Pewdiepie, kill this shit.
Yeah.
If you are watching this, please do comment, like, subscribe, join the notification gang, hit the notification bell, get notifications every and any time I post. Thank you, I appreciate it, and I'm out. What is up, YouTube? It is showtime. Back with another video, and in today's video, I'll be showing you guys the best ISO build on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Now, this build really is out of this world crazy. It took me a long time to make this build. I realized the more you play around with the build system, the more builds you'll create. This build is absolutely insane. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this video. But we'll get straight into today's video. For the position, the first thing you guys want to do is go power forward. Now, everybody knows this year, power forward is the most overpowered position to choose. You can make any build out of a power forward. You get more badges, you're strong, you're fast. Trust me, the threshold and the things you can do when you're a power forward is amazing this year. The only time you shouldn't be making a power forward build is if you're making a guard. Even then, you could make some type of guard in a power forward. You have to go pop the position as power forward this year. Now for the handiness, I went left-hand shooter, shoot better. Next, you want to go with the body settings. Now the lowest you can go is 6'7", the highest is 7 foot. You want to go the lowest height. 6'7" is perfect. You're still tall. As you guys can see, you get an 83 ball handle and 81 speed with the ball, so you're definitely speed boosting. You get an 86 3 ball and 92 mid-range, all that good stuff. You got an 81 speed, but it only gets better when you make your build the lowest weight. The lowest weight is 210. You guys go up by way more. You're in your speed category, you're way faster. This build is so overpowered. Just take a look at the stats. Almost everything is like 85 and above, all the important things for the most part. Now for the wingspan, you want to go the max 7'4" wingspan. You lose 1 to your 3, you play a lot better defense, and it doesn't affect too much of your shooting. Overpowered. The body shape, you want to go burly. I always go burly. And now for your stats. Now for the stats, there's a lot of ways you can go about this. It took me a while to figure out the way that I wanted to go with, but it's really simple on how you guys can create this build right here. So check me out. You guys want to go 94 for your driving layup. For the next category, you want to go 95. Now what I do is I usually skip and I come back to certain areas because I feel like I can get more badges like that. So for the shooting, I went max here, and we get 12 shooting badges. 12 is more than enough to get all the major badges you need. This is an ISO build, so 12 is more than enough. So pretty much an all-around build. You could do a little bit of everything with this build. Next, I came down to my playmaking and I made my speed with ball max, my ball handle max, and you want to go 59 for your pass accuracy, and you have 16 playmaking badges. That is more than enough to do what you want on the court. This is more than enough for isolation. All you really need is 18 this year, but the 18 would come with passing badges, but this is more of a 1v1 build. You still can use this build on the 2s or wherever. This looks more like a really 1v1 ISO cheese build, but you can do anything with this build. I promise you guys can do anything. And now you want to come down to the defensive. So what I did is I maxed out my rebounding, I maxed out my block, I maxed out my steal, which is at a 95. My perimeter defense, I put that to a 93. And I have 29. We really don't even need any more than 28. 28 is perfect. We get 29. We get that little extra badge. If you guys are concerned about your interior defense, the interior defense this year is broken, meaning the paint contest this year is overpowered. You can get a contest on anybody, any build this year. I've seen people with 25 interior defenses getting all type of contests in the paint. I wouldn't even worry about it. Don't stress about it. This build can do it all. Now for the physicals, we didn't even touch that yet. What you want to do is max out that stamina, acceleration, and speed. No matter what build you make, you always want to max those things out. So as you guys can see, we have 3, 12, 16, and 29. Now watch how I make this build just that much more overpowered. Instead of doing your close shot, you want to come, like for example, you could do your close shot and get 4. What the heck is 4? If you come down to your standing dunk, you get 14 finishing. And if you want to make it that much more overpowered, you tip it off, and there you have 15 finishing, 12 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 29 defensive badges. Now let me know what you cannot do with this build. You can do any and everything with this build. You got a few more points left. I'll just probably use it on my interior defense here, and this is the build. You get 15 finishing, 12 shooting, 16 playmaking, and 29 defensive badges. Next, you want to move on to the takeover area. Now this place, you could do a whole lot with the takeovers. Like, you can do pretty much anything. The way I went with it was I did finishing moves. Some people go finishing moves and easy blow-bys. Easy blow-bys enhances the ability to drive by defenders, making it easier to get to the rim. You can pretty much rim run. You can go double slash. How I went was I'd probably go with slash lock. Probably this one, extreme clamps, so you can slash and play clamps in case you lose the ball, and just in case you lose the ball you'll be able to have really good defense. You can go glass. There's so many things you can do with this build. The one I went with was finishing moves and extreme clamps. This build is straight cheese. You can do anything with it, play defense, score, dunk, anything. Next I'll show you guys probably the best badge setup to have if you are deciding to make this build. So what I did is I maxed out my overall rating here, and now we have the badges. So with 15 finishing badges, we're gonna get to work with these badges. You want to go posterizer Hall of Fame, you want to go heat seeker Hall of Fame, you want to go fearless finisher, maybe gold, giant slayer Hall of Fame, and slithery finish. Or no, we'll go slithery finisher. Fearless finisher isn't that great of a badge this year. If anything, you guys can go giant slayer gold and slithery finisher Hall of Fame. I'm probably gonna go giant slayer gold, and I'll go slithery finisher Hall of Fame. Once again, it is all up to you guys about what you guys want to do with the build. Some people would even vouch for maybe going fearless finisher Hall of Fame. It is all up to you guys. I'll probably go slithery finisher Hall of Fame. It helps me get a lot more contact dunk animations. So there you have it. The heat seeker badge, once again, is a very important badge. It gives an additional takeover boost on inside shots. So anytime you get a score in the paint, it boosts your takeover so that you're in that cheesy takeover that much faster. Next, you want to move to the shooting. It's pretty simple how I went about my shooting here. You want to go deep threes gold, hots 100 gold, green machine gold, and hot shot gold. This is cheesy. A hot shot boosts takeover meter after hitting jump shots. You can get takeover in 3 shots when this is Hall of Fame. So if you want to make that Hall of Fame, you can go green machine silver and go hot shot Hall of Fame. You can even go green machine bronze and make these 2 Hall of Fame. I'd probably go with everything gold. I like the all gold setup. It matches my playstyle. It is really nice. I am a center and this build works. Like, this build is really nice. I'm gonna have some gameplay on it very soon. Next we have the playmaking. Now how I go with playmaking, because I'm ISOing, is probably handles for days Hall of Fame, quick first step Hall of Fame. You got 8 left. You can probably go unpluckable silver, maybe even gold if you want. If you're on the 2 court, you ideally want to have some form of passing badges. So maybe bailout silver. You can go, let's see here, maybe tight handles if you really want to. If you feel like you're ISOing a lot, I'd advise to go tight handles. You can go ankle breakers, you can go stop and go. There's a whole lot you can do with this. For the sake of the video, I think I would probably go tight. Not a lot of people use tight handles. I'm for tight handles. I really like how it works. I'm not even a dribbler like that, but I like the way it feels like when I'm dribbling. I feel like it just helps you to break down your defenders a lot easier. The dribbling is a lot smoother. Once again, I'm not too experienced in the playmaking area for dribbling. You guys can do whatever you want with this area. It is all preference, but I'm going to go tight handles Hall of Fame, unpluckable silver, bailout silver, quick first step Hall of Fame, and handles for days Hall of Fame. This is the setup I'm going with. And now this is where my expertise comes in. You have max defensive badges, so I'm gonna get to work with these. You want to go Hall of Fame quick clamps, Hall of Fame intimidator, Hall of Fame pickpocket, Hall of Fame rim protector. What else? You got Hall of Fame rebound chaser. You got 9 more left. You can pretty much do anything with this build. For the badge setup that I'm using right now, it's more for the 1s court, more like ISO 1v1 court. On the 2s, I probably want to go pick dodger and a few other badges. But for just the sake of 1v1 ISO court, I'd probably go Heart Crusher Hall of Fame, and let's see here, maybe ankle braces Hall of Fame or silver, because you really don't need it that high. Maybe clutch defender gold. There's a whole lot of ways you can go about this. Chase down artist, I do not feel like it works the same this year. Maybe I'll do it for the sake of the video. Go chase down artist gold. This is definitely the badge setup I'm going with if I'm playing 1v1 ISO. If you are playing 2s, shout out to all my 2s players. You want to go pick dodger Hall of Fame, interceptor Hall of Fame. You got 1 more upgrade left. You really don't need pickpocket that high. Let's see here what you can do. You want to keep all the rest of these Hall of Fame. Rebound chaser you don't need at all. If you're on 2s, you really don't need it. If you're on 2s, you want to probably go, let's see here, with the way ISO is, you got to think about ISO. So maybe like ankle braces Hall of Fame or gold, and then you want to go, let's say, chase down artist gold and pickpocket gold. This looks like the setup. So for 2s, this is what you guys want to do. I'd even probably change this to hot stopper. I slept on hot stopper for a sec. I'll probably make it Hall of Fame. This is the setup I'm going with for 2s. This is real nice, this setup right here, hot stopper, so that you can get in takeover after making defensive plays. This build is straight cheese, guys. I really do recommend you guys use this build right here. If you guys have any questions about the build or any other build suggestions, leave them in the comment section down below. Tell me how you like this build. I'm really feeling this ISO build. If you take this build to the ones court in the stage or rush 1v1 when the event comes out, you're gonna dominate. You can literally do any and everything. If you guys did enjoy the video, please do leave a like on the video. Subscribe to me if you like what I'm doing, support what I'm doing. Hit the notification bell to get notifications every and any time I post. Once again, thank you guys for viewing this video. Let me know how you guys like the build. Let me know if it's cheesy. I think I came up with probably one of the best builds this year. I really do this stuff. Like, I really sit in here and I will just be scanning builds, trying to see what I can make. Once again, thank you for watching the video. Let me know if you enjoyed, and I'm out.